I'm Joan Crawford Sandlin, and I'm president of CBWC. We're in for such a treat this morning. To be around our speaker, I think, is like being around a human ball of sunshine. Business-wise, she is CEO of Valley Teen Ranch and has dedicated her life to helping children and youth receive a second chance at life through residential group home care, therapeutic foster care, and adoption, and transition living. All of these are programs of Valley Teen Ranch. She's going to speak today on the impact of future generations our future generation in the workplace. I give you that ball of sunshine. Connie Clendenan.
Nice to be with you. Thank you, Joan and committee, for inviting me, and thanks for waking up early to come and see what we can share together. My thoughts and my feelings that I want to share with you are based on my experience. So, I was born in 1950. I color my hair. Valley Teen Ranch pays me, and for my cell phone and my laptop and my car, which is my other office, I just have my office with me wherever I go. And I have no husband, no children, no pets, no debts. My parents were married for 62 years before my dad went to heaven. And there's 4 of us in my family. I went to church. I was born December 5th, and I was in church on Christmas. I was dedicated to the Lord. I was the firstborn. I am a take charge. Ask my siblings, they will tell you. And ever since then, almost every single Sunday of my 62 years, I have been in church. So that's kind of the base for where I got started, and I've not deviated from that. I'm not perfect. I don't walk on water. I say S-H-I-T sometimes. I break the law when I drive almost all the time. And I've been at Valley Teen Ranch for 25 years, and we have 65 employees. And historically, in our 25 years, we've had about 900 employees and 1,500 kids in foster care and adoption and group homes and transitional living. So, based on that experience and where I've come from, these are the things that I wanted to share from my perspective as to what I see coming into the workplace, the 20s and 30s. Their skills, in terms of technology, they have a cell phone, an iPad, an iPod, a computer, immediate and constant internet access, a cell camera, Facebook versus FaceTime, texting and tweeting. That's the way they roll. Education. Most of them are in the process, and they're not getting it done in 4 years, typically. It's 5 years, it's 6 years. They take a break, they go to work, they start dating somebody. They might have 200 units, but they don't have a degree yet. A lot of those. Work ethic. They are not workaholics like us, the boomers. They're not necessarily that punctual. They love vacations, 3-day weekends, and any sick and vacation time that they've earned and accrued, it's gone like that. The styles are V-necks, sleeveless, short, and tight. That's the style. So they come to work like that. Now, I'm working with delinquent boys who want to see my girls. A little peeky peek would do, yeah. You know, the boys at the North Fresno Rotary aren't that different. Or wherever we all work. So it's up to us to have some sort of boundaries of style, but yet not be a hoochie. But these kids need direction, and they need an example, and they need boundaries from us that are older than they are. And then there's the tattoos and the piercings. It's a style. They're inked up. A little heart, or a little flower, or a lot. And it moves when they move. And the tongue piercing, and the 17 ear piercings, and the nose piercing. Just a little dot right there, but, you know, it's just part of the culture. And it's how they are. The values and the morals. Most kids in their 20s and 30s either are or have been sexually active. They have been drinking alcohol. They have smoked pot. They take prescription pills. They have some mental health issues that are probably unresolved. They've come from broken homes or part of blended families. And then they come to work for us. Wow, or with us. So how do we maneuver through that? This is the flip side. What can we do? What's the takeaway? As people who are working people, who are faith-believing people that want to make a difference in our world. We can mentor somebody. And you have somebody right in your workplace. You don't have to call it mentor. Call it whatever you want to call it. Be a friend. But in that building of a relationship, you're going to be able to walk alongside of them in a way that is healthy and is fair and is clear, in a way that can influence that person. And eventually they'll open up as you open up, and you exchange information, and you build a relationship built on trust and respect and honesty. Work shadowing. There's a lot of programs like that. Or find a little kid. You know, it's not just the 20s and 30s. Find a high school kid or a junior high kid that, you know, they want to come and they want to learn how it's be to like work in real estate. Laurie, right? Laurie? Laurie, there we go. So you can take a student with you to find out what it's like to sell houses in real estate. Whatever you're doing, give them an opportunity. Principal for a day. I'm not exactly sure they still have that, but in Fresno and Madera they've had it for a long time. Well, you can volunteer, be a principal for a day, and so then you can influence the teachers and the kids in that way. You can be a reading tutor. Almost every church is involved with a school, and they have reading programs. Or there's about half a dozen reading programs here in Fresno, and you could be a tutor to a kid. And you're going to teach them a lot more than how to read. You're going to teach them how to brush your teeth, because you don't have bad breath. Because they don't like bad breath. And they will tell you about your breath. Little kids, huh? So, and what you smell like. And if you showed up on time. And if you were prepared. And if your girls were out. They're going to know a lot about you just by reading with them. Take advantage of that. As we are transformers and influencers and encouragers and hope dealers, I believe that we will see a change in the workplace. One person at a time. Whether you're the top dog, you're the boss, you're the chairman of the board, or you just started, you're the rookie, you're the newbie on the block, you've been doing your job for 30 years, or you've been doing it for a month. Doesn't matter. All of these principles and all these thoughts have application to all of us today. And so I am encouraged. I am thankful that this organization has come into being, and I think that there is a need for people, women like us, to be available and willing to help other women in business. It's not easy, it's different, but it will have a positive effect for the kingdom as well as the places that you work. So I'm on the battlefield for my Lord. And if I would have brought my trumpet, I would have now played Onward Christian Soldier. So make it happen. Thanks. God bless you.